Welcome everyone on episode 3 of Surviving Ceres on Insane Difficulty. Let's see what happened since the last episode. So we've got our farm with cones. We've got the second refinery. As it's very handy, in one I'm melting mostly iron for iron bars, on the other one copper, so they trying to keep them constantly doing something. Then we've got the basic manufacturer, and I've created those rebreather, the ammo, so rebreather, which is giving us 100 oxygen, ammo, which is giving us some maximum health, anti-gravity backpack, which give us additional 100 plus weight, as well as legs for the stamina and boots for the increased speed. And as you can see now, I can move way quicker on the base and on the outside. Right here we've got our fuel ref, our landing pad, and we created as well additional drills with copper and with iron. There is one more that could be set up with ice, but currently I didn't want it to add additional solar powered panel since we are ready to bring the colonists. And this episode will be about the colony management and setting up everything for the advanced manufacturing, advanced farm to produce food. And I'll try as well to go outside and claim all those supplies from those kind of pots. They are spread. One is over there. The other one is down below where we landed, and there is two more, I believe, somewhere over there. So let's proceed and we'll create some advanced structures. Let's first call in the colonists, and before I will do so, we'll see what we will need. So I've got, I believe, 3 advanced power plants. That's number 1. That's number 2. And that's number 3. So we need 3 colonies for the power, as well as 3 from farms. Let's see. So we've got advanced farm 3, so we'll need 3 farmers and 3 power colonists, as well as 1 manufacturer, 1 military, and 1 terraformer. But because I'm not ready to start terraforming yet, because I didn't set up yet any defensive structures, I will not be bringing colonies to run this facility. So for now, just farming, power, and military. And maybe one of these. The doors will be handy as well. So let's call for the colonists. As you can see, I created those displays, so I do not have to go to the mission control, but I can do it everything from within the workshop. So usually I'm saving before ordering colonies, because sometimes the game might crash, or at least it used to crash. So just as a precaution. So 3, 6, 1 military and 1 factory. Now we have to choose the passenger. And let's get first power. Possibly with some perks. And trying to avoid flows as much as that's possible. That's for manufacturing. I will look first for power. Yeah, this will be good. Quick learner. That will be good as well for power. And one more. And one will be without any pack and without any flows, because I don't see any good one. This one. And then one for maybe military, since we can only get 4 with this rocket. So military. Let's see if there's any good one. Yeah, this one will be great, because it can be used for military and for processing and for manufacturing. So multi-choice colonies. And the first colonies are coming. In the meantime, let's see if I've got everything for sending off the rocket. I've got fuel, so I just need tier 2 expert. This should be enough. Meantime, let's see what else do we need. We need to process some of the bronze bars. We'll have now loads of bronze. Bring from the other one what we got. Some copper maybe. And from the other drill as well. Just looking if the rocket doesn't land yet. Two minutes. Now some iron. And maybe from the other side. And be good to go. Basically, we'll need some materials. No, it wasn't going here. It was going on the other side. This will be okay. Yeah. Remaining iron on the other side now. Let's take copper. Bronze, not copper. So we've got full storage of coppers and irons, which will be required to produce all kind of parts when we be preparing for terraformation, and as well as some defensive structures. Rocket has landed, so now we can assign... No, it's landing. Yeah, the colonies are here. Hello, everyone. And we can assign now them for the specific job. So you click assign work and then assign shift and just choose those that you would like with the highest power and some perks. So I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one. Now our power will be great, because all three advanced powers are operational now. So now we can set up farming and military production. That, just looking if I won't block it. I do not want to block my entrance. we gonna be safe or not? How big is that structure? Should be fine. No, blocked myself, so to deconstruct it. That's not a good place for it. I will deconstruct those and set it up over here. Okay. And advanced manufacturer I will set up just behind. And that's okay. Now let's send off the rocket and bring more colonies. And now we can bring more colonies to work on our farms. It's taking off. Okay, now. So let's see what we've got. Military. Production. It's great. Or maybe manufacturing. I will go for manufacturing this time. So we'll be getting now 1 military shift, and I will have 3 advanced farming, so 4. Selecting path, 1 military and 3 farmers. Good roommate. This will do. And 3 farmers. This one is good. And no other good with some perks, so we'll go for generic. Farming, military, farming, and 1 more farming. This one could be lunch. And I'm going to set up advanced farms, so they will be ready for the colonists. I will set them up over here. And the doors. And this way, we are next to the other drills. And because we've got power now, I can set up the ice drill as well. But first of all, we need to set up farms. So 32 seeds per 1 advanced farm. That's all you need to make it working. I will be going one one more watermelon, and 1.5 for tomatoes, as the growing speed for tomatoes is the slowest one, and half for the corn as it's the fastest one. So 32 corn and tomatoes. Let's get some food. And let's set up farming. To do so, you have to drop seeds into those storage. And then you can assign which plant would you like to be growing. In this case, going to be fully tomatoes. And the remaining seeds are here, as well as the ready plants and ice. On this one, we'll go fully watermelon. No remainings. And on this one, we'll go probably half-half. Or maybe less, because corn are really growing fast. So maybe 20 and 12. That should be okay. Because we'll be using tomatoes to cook tomato and watermelon salad, as well as tomato and corn salad. For tomato and corn salad, you will be using 2 corns and 2 tomatoes. For tomato and watermelon salad, you will be using 1 tomatoes and 2 watermelon. And both of them give plus 75 to the food, which is great and make the colonies fed better. And we can remove the remaining seeds. Once the colonies will be assigned, they will start growing. Right, so just waiting for the colonies to arrive. And we'll be ready with the advanced production. And still having some spare power, which we'll use for additional drills, terraformation, and teleportation, and so on. So now ice, we need 50. That goes for ice. Don't need any more, because that's the last spot for the ice drill. Remaining can go here. And the colonies arrived, so we can set them for the work. So first, farmers. And then one for military production. And this way, we've got our base ready to prepare with defenses, so we can go on the next stage, which will be preparing for starting the terraformation process and defending drills. From time to time, you will have to go and see whether there is water and food at the mesa. Like I said in previous episodes, you have to make sure that there is always a food and water, otherwise the colonies will die and you will have to get them new. So we've got loads. We've got enough water. I'll drop some additional one. Now we'll set up the last ice drill and collect those resources as well. That. We've got few point spares, so I'm going all now in the way. As we will require around 700 when we start expeditions, and on the expedition when you will be taking any killbots, that's like a cyborg, or any turrets with you, those will be lost. You will not be able to deconstruct them, and you will need quite few to finish each expedition. So it's always good to have high weight when you're ready for the expedition. What I'll do, I will overload this machine. And this way, when it's overloaded, it will still produce what you already quit, but you will be able to make even more. So it's efficient way of using the breath. As you can see, this one is already overloaded. And I will send off the rocket. Need fuel. Need some of iron dust. Fuel, we need ice. Let's produce some fuel. Let's prepare rocket. We'll just need fuel to send it off. Yeah. You can see happiness will be growing in time when the colonies will have access to food and water and to work, because if you'll keep any colonies without work, the happiness level will be dropping and eventually they will leave your colony. The same if they won't have access to food or water, they will die. So you will lose them as well. So it's important that you've got something them to work on, as well as to provide all the necessities, as well as they need the place to sleep. And I think I've got just enough sleeping places, because I've got 8 colonists and 1 barracks provide the sleeping place for 8. But if I'd like to get any more, I will have to build additional barrack and additional recreation room, because 1 recreation room is good for 4, but usually no more than 2 or 3 using the room same time. So you don't really need more of those for 8 colonies, but for more than 8 you will need additional rec room, additional barrack, and additional mess. I think that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you on next time, when we'll be beginning the preparation for constructing first turrets and setting up defense around the ice and copper drills, as well as making some turrets for the expedition and starting, of course, terraformation. Thank you everyone.